Hello, 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 and welcome back to the Nesconset Athletic Association show. We've got two amazing guests that we're going to be getting to in a second, but I know we haven't been live in a while, so welcome back, everyone. Hopefully, everyone had an amazing spring season, and we'll mention some of that a little bit later on. And now we are well into our summer league, and we've got summer clinics going on with the young stars, softball, baseball, but this is also the heart of travel seasons, right? So we've got travel teams for baseball, and this year we've introduced softball travel teams, which is really, really cool, and I'm excited about. And the teams are doing well. They're absolutely killing it. And what better way to talk about softball travel than to have some of the softball travel team studs in studio. Hey guys, welcome.
Hi. Hello.
Oh, and let me tell you something. So by the end of this show, I have no doubt that their real personalities will come on, but it's like lights, camera, action, and these girls are apparently a little bit nervous, which is weird. But why don't you guys tell us your name and what team that you're on?
Okay, fine. Hi, my name's Maria. Do I have to say my last name?
Sure.
Nope, you don't have to if you don't want to.
Okay. My name's Maria, and I'm on his team. He's my coach.
The 12U
The 12U
softball.
Panthers softball.
Exactly, travel team. Epi?
I am Epi, and I am her, what's it called, teammate. And, and yeah, he's my coach and my father.
Wow. Yeah. So we're going to have to get a little bit of life out of these little girls here. Normally, by the way, if any of you have ever worked with like 12-year-old girls, you know that they have lots of energy and they do a lot of silly things and they're very loud. So this is nothing like I'm used to at any practice or any game. But anyway, so Maria, I got a question for you.
Yes.
When did you start playing softball? When did you start getting involved with Nesconset Panthers?
So, I think about 2 years ago,
Maybe.
I started because I went to one of their clinics, and I met some of my really close friends there now. Like her. Me.
Epi, what about you? Same question.
I probably started the same time as Maria, and like we met the first clinic. Fun.
Okay, she is totally
That's a
lying,
complete
by the way.
lie.
Like a lie from the pit of hell. Epi, honestly, so when did you start playing?
I started playing baseball first,
Right.
probably like 9 years ago.
Yeah.
And then I just, now.
And then you made the transition to softball like 2-3 years ago.
Yeah.
And you met her 2 years ago. And now you guys are on the travel team, which is a big deal. It's a pretty cool deal. So let's get into some questions here. We did the when did you start? What is your favorite thing? Like, what's your favorite thing about being a Panther?
Okay.
Like, you guys are all merched out. I love it. It's very, very cool.
This is my mom's.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay. So I think my favorite part
Yeah.
is the friends and like the family friendly like environment, because like we're not only learning, we're also like making friends and like people that are gonna be with us for a while if you like stick around, and like it just makes it really like fun,
Yeah.
and they're very encouraging. Like they help you if you're feeling down, like
Yeah. And that means a lot to you,
yeah.
to be able to be in an environment that's very uplifting and
because
positive.
if I wasn't, I would probably not want to stick with the sport.
Gotcha. So that also helped. Oh, that's interesting. So because of like the friends you made, it makes you want to play softball even more?
Yeah,
Oh,
like
that's
whenever
cool.
my mom, like I'll come home from
Yeah,
school like
yeah.
and be tired and stuff,
Yeah.
and my mom's like, "Oh, you have softball." I'm like, "Okay." Like,
Yeah.
like Little League is just
It's
and
awesome.
travel now is great.
It's awesome. It's awesome.
I'm excited to go.
All right, let's talk a little bit about who are some of like the craziest kids on our team.
Actually,
Yes.
me.
Why is it you?
Well,
Because
because
she's so outgoing.
yeah,
Yeah.
really loud. I like that one time where Ari found a frog and she completely just stopped paying attention, just went to go get the frog.
Yeah, we are a team that focuses really hard, right?
Well, yeah.
No, we are. That's awesome. That's true. So, but you're also melding two things. So a lot of the girls have been playing now in-house team, which is our spring season, right? And that's where we have. I would say both are a lot of fun, but when we're doing like our in-house spring season, there's not as much pressure, right?
Yeah.
So we get to really just have fun and enjoy ourselves. A lot of new kids come in. You get to meet new kids. And you guys also, now that you've been here for 2 years, you guys are like the mentors.
What is that?
You're like the leader.
Oh, good.
I like that, right? I like that kind of title.
No, because I like being like
In charge.
yes.
You like being
Shocker.
the boss of everybody?
Shocker. All right. Now let's talk about the team a little bit, because we've got some like studs on the team. You guys are obviously studs on the team as well. Who are some of the girls that are maybe new? Because some of the kids to this travel team, actually the whole travel team's new technically.
Yeah.
But what are who are some of the other athletes that really have just stood out to you? Maybe there was a moment, a really cool play that they made.
Okay.
There's
So
definitely some kids that have entered our OG group.
The OG group?
Yeah.
What is OG?
it like original,
Original.
I
You
think.
should know
Okay.
that,
No.
Dad.
But I think one person that really sticks out to me is Ryan. I don't know her last name.
Yeah, Ryan Dowsett. She's amazing.
She's
really good.
absolutely amazing.
Yeah, she's incredible.
There's this one catch that she just always makes, and
Yeah.
like everyone's like, "Oh, yeah, she got it."
Yeah.
No one's surprised.
Yeah. Now, what about like playing on a team now? Where, listen. Every team that you guys have been on, I know you guys have had a lot of fun, right? But this particular team, it seems like you have a lot of like trust in some of the other girls. Now, does that like take some of the pressure off you a little bit? Like, what does it feel like to have some of these girls, some of these new girls that you're playing with that you've never played with before? What does it feel like?
Am I the only one talking here?
Yeah, Epi is always the shy one, by the way.
I mean, it takes, some pressure off,
Yeah.
because like you're not like the whole team. Like as if all of you, if like everyone has their head in the game, like
Yes.
knows how to play,
Yeah.
you could count on them too.
Yeah.
And you're not only like putting all the pressure on yourself to get every single play.
Yeah. Totally.
Totally.
Now let's go to in-house. We'll get back to travel in a second, right? But let's get to in-house again real quick. Now we like to do some silly things,
Oh yeah.
right?
Yeah.
We like to have some fun there. Now, what is there like a game or a practice that comes to mind that was just like a lot of fun? It's a good memory. Like when you think of softball, it's like you just think of this memory. It could be maybe the very first day that you met everyone 2 years ago, or it could have been this year at one of our games when we were playing like one of Coach Rick's team, and we always make fun of him,
We
right?
always, like,
Actually, it's
join
only
their
you.
team.
It's not really us.
Yeah.
I gotcha. All right. It's a tough
There's a
one,
lot.
right? There's a
Yeah,
lot.
because
I
they're
like
all
doing
like
the
amazing.
Parents versus us game.
The- yeah, the
Oh,
parents-
that's probably
Oh,
mine.
yeah.
That's us.
Yes.
Guys, can I say something?
Yes, go ahead.
One thing that we always do if a team like doesn't show up, or like if a practice like gets canceled or something, we always do parents versus kids games, and like we always tell parents to bring their sneakers like last minute, and it is so fun.
Yeah.
If we win, which we have every other time, we go to friendlies every time.
Yes.
And then the parents have to pay.
That's another thing. That's
We've
another
never
thing.
lost.
Yeah. We do have a lot of fun. So we always try to like make lemons out of lemonade, and like what not Jamie, that's your mom.
Jamie?
What Maria was saying here, and makes a good point, is that like for example, if let's say there was like bad weather and for whatever reason the game had to get canceled, or for whatever reason maybe with a practice because of weather, we just sort of make it work, and we still have sort of fun together, and we do those parents versus kids games. Those are my favorite. I'm not gonna lie.
Mine too.
They're really fun.
I
But
go
you
all
are
out.
so unfair.
What do you mean I'm unfair?
You are really unfair because you're like, oh,
I'm not gonna let up on you. You can handle it.
It'll be like a really, really bad pitch. And like it'll be a parent pitching and it'll be
Yeah.
a terrible pitch and you're like, oh,
Strike.
But then for us,
for us, you're like,
perfect.
ball.
Right.
Ball.
Right. Listen, because we no longer have to perform in games. You guys do. We
I
get
know,
to just
but
have fun.
if
Yeah,
you're
you're a
the
coach, you
umpire,
have to
you
show us
have
a
to
good
do
example.
good.
Yeah, well, that's true. Listen,
You
I have
fun for
umpired a
games.
bunch of your games too.
Yeah,
I know.
and you have to do good, so you got
Yeah.
to practice being good.
Yeah.
You
Now,
always stand in front of me.
was that?
You stand in front of me.
All right, so let's shift back to travel a little bit. Epi, you are wearing our travel jersey, which is very, very cool. Brand new designs this year for the travel team. You guys and the all the softball teams get to wear it. We have 3 softball teams now. 3 travel teams. We've got 2 10A. We have 2 10U teams and 1 12U team. Which is
next year there's gonna be 14.
That's right. And next year we're gonna have 10U, 12U, and 14U because some girls move up to each age slot. Which is awesome. Epi, you're going to be moving up next year.
Yeah,
I'm not.
And Maria, you're going to be like the captain of the 12U team. That's going to be pretty cool.
I'm not gonna be on your team.
That means I get to show
If
off.
it's not like traveling.
You get to be a leader.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Listen, you actually, I got to be. Listen, to your credit,
Yes.
I actually do consider you a leader on the team because
Really?
because you're
Because I'm
very
loud.
That's in part, right? You're confident, so you have no problem like pulling aside a girl or cheering or whatever. And I think the other girls seeing how confident you are, I think it gives them more comfort and confidence themselves. That's why for you, I'm like, I lean on you to be that leader with the team and be that outspoken girl. So it's a good quality to have.
Thank you.
I have a feeling I'm going to get like the evil eye later on. I can't believe you singled me out. But all right, so let's talk a little bit about what is the difference that you've noticed between like in-house baseball with even our practices and games and travel team softball with our practices and games. Is there a difference? And if so,
Yes.
in your opinions, like what's the difference? Epi, you go first.
Between the
Yeah, what have you noticed is the big difference between like our practices and games for in-house versus our travel team practices and our games?
You're definitely going harder on us and more serious, like less fooling around.
That's true. All right. What about the competition? Like the opponents, the other teams that we're playing?
They're definitely getting harder as we go, but we can still keep up with them.
That's awesome. Very cool. What do you think?
The other teams and like we are definitely more experienced on travel, and your guy like it's much more serious. Like
Yes.
it's not like this like
Yeah.
you can't like fool around.
Right.
You can't like be talking. We shouldn't be doing that anyway.
Yeah.
But
Like pay attention.
you have to pay attention.
That's true. And listen, we don't try to create necessarily like a military environment,
Yeah.
but it is important with travel to take it seriously because what we try to do is teach you guys more things that we don't have that kind of time in with like the spring season, but with travel because there's a lot more practices, there's a lot more games, right? So there's more opportunities for us to teach you things, and that's an opportunity for you guys to really grow and learn and become better skilled athletes in whatever position that you guys play. All right, let's talk about positions now. What positions do you guys play? What are your like favorite positions to play?
Well, you put me at a new position, third, because like some of the girls were missing. It was fun, and I like it, but I also like first. That's my like position I play most of the time.
Is that like your favorite position?
And catching, but I don't really catch.
Yeah. Okay. What about you?
My all-time new favorite position is second base. I actually started when in-house when we had the All-Star game. Coach James, he's another coach. He put me at second base, and I was like, okay, and I love it. It's great. It's my favorite.
Is that right?
It used to be shortstop, but not
Yeah,
anymore.
do you like it better than shortstop now?
Yes.
Do you really?
Yes.
Interesting. Why do you like second base better than shortstop?
I don't know. Because I'm not the leader of the field.
I thought you liked
A little
it.
less pressure.
I mean, yeah.
Because you're a phenomenal fielder. Like you are. You attack
Thank
those
you.
ground balls really, really well. So you're clearly a good, solid middle infielder. But it's interesting to hear that now that you've been playing second base a little bit more, that you seem to really fell into that as being like your position, and you're really embracing that, huh?
I mean, I also like outfield.
Yeah.
Today, I was in my yard actually doing outfield work. My mom
No
was
way.
sending them to me, and it was really fun. Like, I never knew, like, how much it was, like, fun.
Yeah.
I was, like, doing great. I was very proud of myself.
That is a lot of fun. Well, girls, listen, thank you so much for joining us on today's show. This is a real treat to be able to have some athletes on our travel team to talk to everyone a little bit about the team and what we do and why it's so much fun and why you guys love it. You guys are incredible. Appreciate both of you guys. What's one thing that you're looking forward to most about next year? Now, remember, next year, you're moving up. you're going to be like the big time leader. You're going to be the older kid now in the 12U team, right? Which is really, really cool. So what are some things, and you can be honest, like what are some things that you're looking forward to? And we're going to close with this. And then maybe what are the things that maybe make you a little nervous about that?
Me or
whatever. Go ahead. Shoot.
Fine. Okay. So one thing that I'm not really happy about is that I'm losing some of my friends that I've like met this year and that I've been friends with like a while. Well, I'm actually not losing. I'm gonna be friends with them still, but like they're not gonna be on my team anymore. Like I'm used to them usually being on my team. But one thing I'm really excited for is like being an example to the younger kids coming up.
That's awesome. You're a very wise, mature girl. That's a really cool
Since
answer.
when?
I'm proud of you though, Maria. Honestly, I'm very, very proud, and I could not be more grateful that even my girls, my daughters, Epi being one of them, got to meet you as a friend. You're an amazing person. You're a good friend to have. Epi, what about you? So what's something maybe that makes you a little bit nervous about moving up next year, but maybe something that you're pretty excited about too?
Probably since we're moving up, I'm gonna be 13 and it's 14U, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna be the younger one, and there's gonna be girls older than me. So like making friends and like meeting new girls, that'll be like fun and scary at the same time.
Right. That's true. But you never know. Maybe you will find like another Maria.
There's no replacing me.
By the way, I literally like handed off that joke to you and you like nailed it. There's no replacing me. I love it. Good job.
Even if somebody tried, I'd rather her.
Yeah. So you know what else is a really cool thing? And this is a great thing about Nesconset Athletic Association and the Nesconset Panthers and all that really, really cool stuff is that we still get to play with all our friends with in-house.
Yeah.
You know, that's what's like awesome about it. It's like, yeah, all right, so Epi's got to move up next year, and maybe next year you won't be on the same travel team, but with in-house, we're still going to be on the same team.
I'll still be part of that.
You know what I mean? Like, so that's like super, super cool. And I think we should grow our posse even more. We should get like more people like Maria to come in here and like just grow this posse of like cool people. Maybe we should change it to Panthers to like the cool people. What do you think about that, Maria?
I like Panthers better.
Yeah, me actually, that's good.
Also,
That's
the
we
cool
can't
people, like,
forget about your,
How are we gonna put that on a jersey?
the cool people.
It's
Right.
gonna be a big
That's
three-
true. Panthers a little bit better.
Also, we can't forget about your name in the in-house.
Oh,
Chungus.
please don't. Oh, there you go. Yes, it's true. So I have a
Big
nickname.
Chungus.
And I even have a song that they played at the coach's softball game.
That was your walk-up
I'm
song.
singing it now. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
All right, so a little bit more about travel real quick. We're going to be hosting travel tryouts for all of our teams. So baseball, we've got 8U, 9U, I believe 10U, 11U, 13U. And then with softball, we've got 10U, 12U, and 14U. And we're going to be hosting those tryouts in August. You have to pre-register your kids. It's a free tryout. There are going to be 2 dates per sport available. And that's going to be available on our website, nesconsetaa.com. So definitely check it out. If you want to learn more about Nesconset and hang out with these cool kids and a lot more kids like them, then Nesconset could be a great place because we try to be like Maria said, we try to be as family friendly as possible, and then also create an environment of excellence where we try to teach the kids to become the very, very best version of athlete that they can possibly be, which is very, very cool. Girls, you're amazing, and I know you have a big game coming up in a couple days. We're playing a team, and I think we're gonna crush the crush. Let's do it.
Yes.
Let's
By the
do
way,
it.
Crush is their team name.
That is true.
If you did not get that.
If you did not get that.
Because he said crush it.
We're going to crush the crush. Yeah, absolutely. So we got games throughout the week with our various teams, and definitely encourage everyone to come down. If you're interested in having your kid join one of our clinics, it did start already, but reach out to us and we'll see what we could do for you guys. We're having a lot of fun this summer. We're really, really active. If you missed out on summer, don't worry about it. We've got a fall program available that you can already register for now. Thanks for joining us, girls. You're amazing. To all of our families in the Nesconset community, you guys rock. And remember, go Panthers!